Being a mom and a working mom is more difficult than I ever thought it would be. Actually, I felt like I just can't do this anymore, but it was really late in my life. Just maybe 5 years ago, I was fed up with my career. And at that moment, my phone lit up and it was a LinkedIn request from Tesla for someone to run their environmental health and safety program globally and really get it moving in the right direction. So I turned to Joe and I'm like, should I call them? And he's like, yeah.
Behind every outstanding mother, I like to say there's an outstanding father, right?
And they were like, well, come out to California, see the factory. You'll have to interview with Elon. And I looked at my husband, I'm like, who's Elon? And he went, Elon Musk. And I'm like, oh, okay. So I Googled him and realized, oh, okay, wow.
It takes the team to raise 2 kids and to both have full-time jobs.
I had to fly pretty much every week. I was somewhere in the world.
At one point, she was traveling a lot when the kids were really small. She would take a breast pump with her and then FedEx the breast milk home for the kids, right? So she's a very dedicated mother. And on one flight, the LA Kings were on the flight. They got bumped from their charter jet or something. They had to get on this commercial flight. Laurie got on the flight and she was sitting next to Wayne Gretzky and she was trying to put the breast pump up in the overhead and she dropped it on Wayne Gretzky's head. The LA Kings were giving him a bunch of stuff for being taken out by a breast pump.
People go, oh, I balance work and life and home life. There's no balance. It's just chaotic. I just decided it's just gonna be chaotic. I was always the weekend mom and I would come home on the weekend and then I'd be on like the softball, the cheerleading, the driving the kids to the movies.
Laurie's kind of a force of nature. She's like the Energizer Bunny. I mean, she never stops.
Not a lot of balance, but I can't imagine not having a career and a family. They've worked really well, mainly because, well, I married well. I married the right man, for sure, because you can't do this alone.
There's memories from my childhood that I'll always cherish of her just being really sweet and comforting when I was, an anxious kid getting ready to go up to bat at a softball game or something, and her always being really encouraging and encouraging me to always be myself and to never compromise that for any reason and to not be afraid, because as long as you're yourself, then everything will work out as it's supposed to.
She always seems like she knows what the next step is, and she always has this confidence with everything she does, and I try to carry that even if I don't really know what I'm doing. I always just try to channel her and be like, what would mom do?
Obviously the mission for Tesla is for sustainable energy, clean air. Allison Hickey called and said, hey, I got your name from a person because I was told you were helping with the wildfires. I said yes. She came in, we started talking about the mission of the American Lung Association, and it's the same mission as Tesla. So it was just natural that I was like, I want to be part of this. It's not just about stopping smoking and vaping, which is extremely important. It's all about lung health and clean air. I mean, it's something that I believe in, and I'm really happy to be part of the American Lung Association to further their mission in any way I can. My advice to young mothers out there is, don't try to be perfect. You're gonna make mistakes. I made a lot of mistakes. You're probably hearing about them from my children. But don't worry about that. From those mistakes will come amazing learnings and amazing improvements in yourself and with your family. So, I mean, there's no perfect mom. I certainly am not one, but there is a lot of love, and that's all you really need.
I really like to congratulate Laurie on being the outstanding mother of the year. She really deserves it. She's a great mom, and I think that's probably the best proof of success is the beautiful kids.
Congratulations, Mom. We are so excited for you. You really are the best, and you deserve it so much.
You really are an outstanding mother, and we hope you celebrate tonight the way you deserve to. We love you.